Get excited, folks. We finally got Farming Simulator on the Xbox 360. Very excited to start playing it. As you might be able to tell, the title screen is quite a little bit different, but we do still have that same corny music. Yes, it is a magnificent pun, corny music, but I'm very much looking forward to it. Let's have a look at the tutorials, and they seem to be pretty much the same types of tutorials, and Hagenstadt is available, as well as an American map, which we'll have a closer look at. There's also achievements, Xbox Game Store, which I'm assuming there'll be some downloadable content, hopefully sooner rather than later. Nothing as of yet. Let's have a look at the career mode. I have to set everything up. I've played a little bit of this, and it does seem like it's fairly decent in terms of control. Let's go start the game. We'll be playing on easy, because that way we can actually get a lot more money, so we don't have to do all that really changes money. So we'll be playing it on easy like we did before, and the new map is Westbridge Hills. Try your luck in the new world. This area in the USA is in need of a skilled farmer who can tend to its sprawling fields. We'll also have a look at Hagenstadt a little bit later on, but let's start off with Westbridge Hills though. So we've got to learn all of these new controls. There's a heck of a lot of them, and it's quite good what they've done with the controls. Like, you have to hold left bumper and right bumper and press their buttons so you can access different things. So it seems like it's fairly decent. Let's have a close look if what we press to change the time speed. Can't really see anything. So we just accelerate and brake and all that with our normal triggers like you'd expect. Hello, if you are not yet familiar with the game's basics, you can always start a new game in the Hagenstadt map and participate in the short introductory tour. Ain't nobody got time for that though. So this is Westbridge Hills, if I remember correctly, if that's what the name is. It's 6:41 a.m. The sun's just coming out. Hopefully the day will also look a little bit better. Hopefully, like at midday, the sun will be out and it won't be that orange haze over here. Seems like we're already hiring someone or something, because we're losing money unless we start off with 11,997. So we start off with the same type of basics. Have a close look at the map. Maybe we should go ahead and a bit of a drive. As we can see, the American flag waving there patriotically. We've got a nice looking house. I love there to be some Easter eggs or something. What we'll also do right away is let's have a close look at the shop, which you press Y to access. And I'm pretty sure the Ursus DLC is included, because we've got at least one Ursus, which we can see. It's quite interesting also the way the game works, because I think there's a set amount of vehicles that you can get. As you can see, there's -3 slots and -3 base, so I think there's a set limit of vehicles that you can get. There's pretty much all the same vehicles that you can get from the original game, as well as a couple of new ones. I don't remember the Case IH Farmer being there. Maybe it was there. Maybe it was blue. This time it's red. I'm pretty sure, no, that's all the same. There are different and new vehicles though, so that's always exciting. We'll have a closer look at them. We'll save up for the new ones, of course. Nothing really new over here. Harvesters, same old, same old. Although, here we go. The KSIH Axial 9230 quad track. So it harvests wheat, barley, or canola. Also corn when using... Okay. So that's a harvester, so we're able to harvest... What's the difference? Okay, one of them is a quad track and one of them... Okay. And the quad track takes up an extra slot. I really don't know how all these slots work, so we'll figure that out. We are losing money, so we must be hiring someone or something. Been a long time since I've played some farming sim. Potato harvesting the same, beet harvesting is the same. That seems like it's all the same. Cultivators, probably wouldn't be able to tell if anything's different. Everything's the same over here. Let's keep on scrolling over here. You gotta love the mowers as well. The Crane Big M, that was always fun to drive around. Taters and all that. Loading wagons are the same. That bale loader looks a little bit different. But I haven't really seen all that many Ulysses vehicles either, so maybe they've changed that. Breeding technology is the same. There's no new animals either, but this is new. So the Horse Titan, I'm fairly sure, as well as the Lizard Truck. That's what we're going to be saving up for first. The Lizard Truck is an excellent choice to tow the SRB 35 semi-trailer. I'm not quite sure where the SRB 35 semi-trailer is, but sure, we'll find it. We've got all of this stuff. Seems like that's all the same. And okay, let's get out of here and actually get into the game. That's enough of me blabbering on. So let's have a look at the map. The map is fairly large. It's quite nice. You can just skip to a vehicle, get all these new controls to learn. So we are pretty much right there. Let's go with this vehicle. So this is the Kramer. This time it's green. Pretty sure they were light blue first off. And let's turn on. Okay, so X is to exit. Okay, so we press the left thumbstick to have a look at the minimap. That seems to be where the sheep will be. Quite a small pasture, really. Hopefully the screen resolution is all good, and hopefully the top left, I think it's a little bit jarring and all that, with the hints and all that, but have a closer look, and I still need to learn all these controls. We'll probably be much more informed by the second episode. If we keep on looking, we've got pretty much the same options as the computer game. So there seems to be, we've got a diner, a flour mill. We can toggle the lights. We can honk as well. Okay, show next what's on the PDA. I want to go through. Okay, so we can switch by using the D-pad. That's nice. Alright, so we can see our vehicles, and here's our main farm. Main area. We've got these four over here. We've got our seeds. Okay. There's our chicken pen. Like how this is already set up for us. We'll try to go ahead and collect all the crops before they all die out. Something that we really should do. We're back over to here. Go into first person mode as well. Always nice. There we go. Show next station. We've got a restaurant as well. Train station. This is the train station, obviously. There's Drake. Oh no. We want that. We want. So finances. Losing a bit of money. We've got. Okay, we start off with a good amount of crops as well, which we can sell off. Okay, let's have a look at the map again. Let's keep driving. I want to drive up all the way up north. I wish the corny music would start playing once we're in the main menu, but whatever. We want to go drive into this little town, so let's keep driving on this road. We'll chuck a left. Seems to be some other stuff there up north. Also got to figure out how to change the time. It's not up or down on the D-pad. That changes the camera view, or the distance of it. To get closer or further out. The game itself was only like 250 or so megabytes of just game data, which was quite surprising. Bit of a waste of a disc, really. I would have thought they would have released it on Xbox Live Arcade or something. Maybe it's something that they'll do a little bit later on. But the game runs surprisingly well. I wonder how many fields we own as well. So that's a massive field over here. Cars are parked around. The UI is a little bit different. It's got a light blue tinge to it. So here, that seems to be something special. Probably we need to go around there to figure it out. Yeah, okay. There's definitely a drop-off point there, as we can see on the minimap. If we're going to drive straight, there's some fuel which you can get. And here's a little town. Just a nice little cozy country town. We've got these nice trees lined along the road. So it's nice. Got another American flag. Just in case you forgot, this is America. Bringing democracy to a place near you. Oh, nice. We've got a baseball field. Some stands. I wonder if we can get out here. Let's get rid of all of this step. So we can jump up and down. I'm not really sure what the point of this is. Nice. I wonder if there's still those horseshoes which we can get. How do we run? It's not by pressing any triggers or anything. Alright, we've got the Slender Man torch light. Okay, and we can look at the owned vehicles. We don't really want that. Get out of here. Let's go back to the start menu and keep on going over here. All right, we can change the timescale here. I'm pretty sure there'll be another way you can use a controller. There's missions, plant growth, volume. Okay. And of course, we can save the game. Let's have a look and select attached tool by pressing the back button. Move around and steer, cruise control options. That's always good to know. There's cruise control. Does anyone see fast forward? Toggle lights. It's probably one of these tool functions or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hopefully. Right. Okay, we can zoom in the map. That's actually pretty good. That's what I want to do. Zoom out of the map so we can have a better look. There we go. Start driving. Oh, nice. We've even got American pickup trucks and all that. That's pretty sweet. So there's new car assets. We want to come in. Let's go through here. I promise we will start harvesting and all of that stuff. But first we're going to explore this Americana map. At least that's what I'm going to be calling it. Not Westbridge Hills or whatever it is. That's just too boring. So we've got the bank. We've got the egg drop-off point. Seems to be like a school around here or something. There's some community building. Still got those people walking around like they've got poo in their pants and all that. Or they had a good night with their boyfriend or something. Let's keep on going. Okay, maybe that silo's got something to do with this place. I wonder what this green drop-off point is. Let's have a look at that. It's definitely like a 1950s vibe, like all your nice houses with white picket fences, although they aren't really white picket fences, but still lots of American flags and all that. What exactly is this drop-off point? We should be right on it, but I don't think we are. It's so much harder driving with the controller as well. Buzzkill, a shipment of party balloons would not be delivered as the delivery truck refused to start. Lend a helping hand. Well, he's hoping that on Hagenstadt as well, there'll be some new missions. Because there are only like 4 or so different missions, and that was quite repetitive. Oh wow, we've got some cannons, we've got a nice little lake over here. Let's go into the actual park. Better make sure we don't do anything too crazy apart from driving a lady over. I wonder if we can... Would this be grass? Or is there literally no... I'm assuming this would be grass. It's just the color's different. Okay, I think we've had enough fun over here. Let's get out and start harvesting. Do we have any trailers? We should. There we go. So let's reverse. What do we press to attach A? So we start off slow. Now you can't cheat or anything in here as well. So it's going to be a little bit different. No mods or anything of the sort. So here's one field that we own. I'm hoping this is where one of our vehicles is going to be. There it is. So let's just park this right over here. Okay, now what do we press for this? We first need to attach. And I don't want to hire a worker. What we want to do is show me additional features. Nope. Okay, here we go. And we want to turn the harvester on. We don't want to turn the pipe out. I want to keep driving though. Wait, I'm gonna have to... Okay. Now we're good, I think. already almost 4% filled up. This is a massive field. And it seems like it's one of the smaller ones as well. Personally, if this came out on PC, this map, I'll actually go ahead and play that there. That's what I'd much rather prefer. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. How do we get rid of the PDA stuff again? Oh god, if only I knew. It's definitely not back button. It is... First person's views pretty much the same. Yeah, we got to turn the harvester on again. Oh wait, we had closed the PDA screen. That closed it, but I want to close this thing. Oh, who knows? Let's just keep going. We'll figure it out. And we're cutting again. That's important. So yeah, I'd much rather play this on the PC. It probably would drive me insane because I'm so used to the PC version that the controls are obviously made for the PC game. They're just so much better there. Though we'll have to learn, and if it isn't available on the PC, then we'll have to go ahead and learn everything from scratch, and we'll continue with the Westbridge, Westbrook Hills or whatever it is over here on the Xbox 360. If not, if we are able to play it on the PC, then of course I'll go over there. I'll try to catch up or whatever as to where we are, and then we can start over again. And we'll continue that over there. Because I can imagine these controls driving me insane. Let's go around here, reverse a little bit, so I can straighten out, and off we go again. Make sure we aren't going too fast. I think we're good. Oh. We can't leave any crops unturned. Gotta collect it all. Okay, let's go first person. So I want to put the pipe out now. Get ready to bring out the trailer. Seems like I'm leaving a little bit of a line here. Let's try to stop that. Okay, it's much better. Back to the trailer we go. We'll have to collect all that. Yeah, how the hell do you get rid of the hints? I've got to know. What if we exit the vehicle? Press something to do it. Although now I just don't know what it was, which is a bit of a problem. Now we just keep on switching vehicles. All right. Let's just deal with what we've got. We'll learn the controls hopefully a little bit better by next episode. Of course, we are still learning. It is a bit of a learning curve. Let's zoom the camera out a bit so we can get a better view of how we need to line up. We're going to be able to do a couple of passes before we're all filled up. There we go. The sun's out now. It's not all orange. It's looking much better now. Right, so let's come out of here, and it'll be much quicker probably if we just come up over here. There we go. And now we're gonna have to, how about we go ahead and hire a worker? Okay, so it says cruise control level 2. That's all nice. He should do his own thing. Very good, very good. Let's have a closer look at what other things we've got. And I really want to figure out how the hell do we get rid of the help stuff? Because I figured it out, didn't I, before? Now I've got no idea. Okay, so at least we can get rid of the PDA. We can cultivate a field. How many fields do we own? Let's have a closer look at that as well. Seems like it's only field 16. Righto. And do we have any more? No, we don't really have any more trailers. It's a bit of a shame because I want to make some money, which is of course quite important. Let's have a closer look at how our worker's doing. He's doing quite well. He is working away. Now, back over to where you are. So this is a completely different area. Let's turn on the PDA. You're right down here. Okay. The very bottom of the map. So, oh wow. The cars are, I think, over here. That's their pasture, I think. Yep, it would be. I can see their trough there. And then we store our silage here. And manure as well, it seems like. Yep. What's that massive hump of whatever over there? Okay, I think that's where we deposit our grass. I'd assume that's where we go do our grass stuff. We'll drive over here. That didn't tell us much. They were just there for looks, but I'm assuming that's where we go put our grass. Love it if we were able to drive these cars. Although by the texture, I can tell that we're not going to be able to drive. Especially with the grass coming through it. Back in we go. Let's drive along field 18. And there's something else over there. This makes me look forward so much to Grand Theft Auto 5. God damn. Although I can imagine every Let's Player and every person on YouTube that does gaming to make videos of Grand Theft Auto 5. So, of course, I probably won't be getting as many views as probably you'd like or whatever. But I was thinking more of doing something like along the lines of Grand Theft Auto 5 mods and focusing on that, sort of like with what I did with Skyrim. It's making some much better professional videos. But of course, I don't think Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming out on PC on release date. At least when it comes out on Xbox. So we'll have to have a wait and see. Let's go cut through this field. Is it just me or are these fields a lot bigger now? This is one massive field. It just keeps on going. There's a huge field. I think they're a lot larger. I like this view over here as well. Let's zoom them up. That's field 16 over there. A harvester seems to have disappeared, although it's, I guess, well out of rendering range. Come around here. Okay, so here's where we drop off our wool, and I saw this in the trailer, didn't we? Uncle Pete's Diner. Vital vitamins. A crate with apples was sent to the wrong address. Now it is up to you to transport it to the right place. No, thank you. Open 24 hours and it's air conditioned. I'm definitely going to be staying there on those hot days. And we've got a basement. In America, pretty much every house has a basement, doesn't it? Like, at least in the country, I guess, because of the weather or whatever. But in Australia, we don't have basements at all. It's completely foreign to me, at least, the idea of basements. Whereas in America, it seems like they are much, much more common. I'm assuming it's because of, are they tornadoes or hurricanes? Because there's a difference, I know, but I don't actually know the difference itself. Let's go back, because at the moment we're just driving. Actually, you know what? We might as well go down here. This looks like fun, going down a bit of a hill. And that's where the sheep are. So the wool to sheep isn't that far away either. Back over we go. Okay, this is where we were driving with you. Something seems interesting over here. It's like an alien outcrop or something. If you see on the mini-map, if you zoom in, let's actually zoom in. Oh god. How do we zoom out then? Oh, yeah, what the hell is that? Like, it's like a mine or something. Oh wow, I really have to urge to play Grand Theft Auto 5 now. It's a game that I'm looking forward to so much. I just wish it was coming out on PC. So what the hell is this? Guess we're about to find out. Jet Set Farming. The rise of the harvester for running out of taters. Running out of taters. Alright. Okay, that's just what it said before. What the hell is this? So I'm assuming this is a movie screening thingamajig. Right? Not quite sure what this is supposed to be. Alright. That's the movie itself. Interesting. Very interesting. Not quite sure where they're going with that. Maybe we should come around here. Maybe that's like an Easter egg or something. There'll be a movie that plays. And, okay, I'm assuming that's grass. Because it's green. And, yeah, that's definitely going to be grass. It's going to be like that other little plump bit of... Oh! So what's over here? Let's go here. That's field 13 and just a random shed. Alright. So, we need to go over here. Where's the harvester? There it is. Yeah, but pick up our Wheaties. Because then we can go over to a point and then sell it off. Which we'll probably go ahead and do next episode. Because I am... Well, we're 27 or so minutes into the first episode. Time flies by when you're having fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Make sure you give it a good like well, at least so I know that you guys are enjoying it. And if you are enjoying it, give me a like. And let's try to hit 1,000 likes in 24 hours if people are even watching up to this bit. There's no doubt there'll be people that are watching up to here though. If we get 1,000 likes in 24 hours, then I'll be incredibly impressed and will encourage me to, of course, upload a heck of a lot more on the Xbox because the controls are mighty fidgety. I'll let you in on that. It's going to be damn confusing. I think the wheat's textures and all that once it's falling down is a little bit different as well. It's nowhere near as good. Yeah, it's like a Microsoft Paint that's spray paint tool, just like that sandy color almost. Looking quite weird, but until next time, thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and have a closer look at how the game saves. Hopefully it won't crash on us. There we go. I think it's saved. That's all good. We can have a look at the fruit types and growth, like on PC and all that. All right. So until next time, thanks for watching. We'll be back with some more Farming Simulator Xbox 360 very shortly.